What's happening, guys? This is Badnakwal for iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Nokia C3. This is a touch and type phone from Nokia, and is a device which has a touchscreen over here along with a full numpad at the bottom. A very nice looking device, a very slim profile. A very impressive build quality from Nokia on this device. Extremely sleek looking device, feels really good in the hand. We love the numpad at the bottom over here. Nice and large keys, very tactile, very responsive. Simply love the back cover over here as well. Very nice and solid back panel, and has this gunmetal finish. Looks really solid and like a power phone. Has a 5 megapixel camera at the back with an LED flash that can be used as a flashlight as well. A very nice and loud speakerphone at the bottom over here. Dedicated camera button, which is essentially a good improvement over the X3, which did not have a dedicated camera shutter button. So this is the lock screen of the device. Tapping this lock button on the side reveals the lock screen, and you have to tap this unlock button to completely unlock the screen. The home screen is this Symbian S40 home screen. You have your date and time over here. Your favorite contacts can be loaded onto this bar just below the time. You have 4 quick launch shortcuts over here, which can also be customized according to your requirement. And below that are your 2 standard selection buttons, which are in the form of touch buttons now. So you don't have those 2 buttons at the bottom of the screen. Instead, you have them on the screen, which is good. You also have a full menu button, which is over here, which reveals the full menu in this list style, and you can scroll through the menu, and there is kinetic scrolling. A unique thing that Nokia has done is when you start to scroll, you see this little shadow at the end of every scrolling session, which indicates that the scrolling has ended or you've reached the end of your menu, which is essentially a unique thing. We've not seen this in any other device till date. Really nice effect from Nokia. Also, you can shift this to the full menu mode, which is a grid with labels. Instead of scrolling through the list, you can actually look at the full grid over here and jump to whatever you want to. So looking at the menu, we have the calendar, contacts, a music player, the internet browser, messaging, photos, the settings menu, the OV store button, and the apps menu, which has an alarm clock, calculator, the gallery, and extras, along with a voice recorder, a to-do list, a notes application, a countdown timer, and a stopwatch. So all your Nokia features are on here, and you can download a bunch of other applications and games from the OV store. You do get a bunch of games pre-installed onto this. So you get Climate Mission, Memorize, and Picture Puzzle, which is pre-installed onto the device. And you can download and install several others from the OV store. You also get a bunch of OV applications installed, so you get a converter, and you get an Opera mini browser, a size converter as well, and a world clock. So those are the things that you get onto the device. And I'm going to quickly show you what the camera on this device looks like. So this is the camera application, and you get a bunch of settings over here. You can switch from picture mode to video mode. You can turn on, off, or put it into auto mode, the flash. You can also view your previous images from here. You can also jump into the full camera settings from here and customize them according to your requirement. You get a bunch of options which you can customize, and you also get digital zoom on this camera as well. So about a 4x digital zoom, which is on board the camera in the software, so you can zoom into your subject and take a picture. The camera is a nice 5 megapixel autofocus camera along with an LED flash, which can be turned on as a flashlight by pressing down on the star button. This phone does support 3G data as well, so you will get push mail and you can socially network on this phone, and you get Facebook and Twitter pre-installed onto this as well. So that's something which is nice. The browser will open the website in the mobile mode, and it supports full websites as well. The browser is not such a capable browser. You'll find it highly difficult to operate websites which are not designed for mobile phones. We're currently connected via Wi-Fi. Still, the browser is pretty slow to load the web pages. You can see that the mobile website is fully loaded, and you can pan around on this. We'll jump to the full website to show you that viewing websites is not essentially a strong point on the Nokia C3. Passes it across. We don't know if it's essentially a good thing or a bad thing. So as you can see, browsing full websites is not essentially a good idea, and it does run out of memory as well if you have a large image-based website like ours. But one thing that we did like in the browser is that it reflows the text to fit the screen size, so that's something which is highly interesting, and you don't have to pan around much to view an article, for example. You can just view it in the same page. Text is very readable, a very nice and high resolution screen on the C3, so impressed with that. Let's quickly jump into the dialer over here, and we'll dial the customer care number to show you that the speakerphone on this device is pretty impressive.
Vodafone 3G is here. It's faster, smarter, better. To know more about Vodafone.
The audio on the device not very pitchy. It's essentially very clear audio from the speakerphone as well as the earpiece over here. And the microphone is very responsive and picks up the slightest sound from your mouth. We're quickly going to jump into the audio player over here to show you what music sounds like on this. And we have a bunch of tracks over here. So audio quality essentially also very good. You also do get a radio, but it requires a headset to be connected. But there is an FM radio on the device as well. The device also is capable of playing YouTube videos. It also supports 3G data speeds, so you can essentially use it to browse the internet or use it for emailing as well, using 3G data on the go. So that's something which is an interesting aspect of this device. Priced at about 9,000 rupees, this essentially has everything that you would require from a cell phone, plus a bunch of more features. It's an excellent phone to use, has an excellent sound capability, and the network stays strong throughout. We didn't notice any problem with the network at all. There were no call drops during our tests. We got about 5.5 hours of talk time on the battery, which is also pretty impressive. We just love the form factor of the device. It's a candy bar style phone, but has a full touchscreen on the top here. So every time we thought that we could tap the screen to go to the menu. That actually works this time. And you can also populate this setting according to your requirement by going into personalized view. So essentially a very nice phone from Nokia. The only downside we found was that it runs Symbian, but a lot of people really like Symbian, like using Symbian for its simplicity. Very happy with the numpad over here, very tactile buttons, and nice and responsive keyboard, nice and responsive touchscreen as well. We found only the internet browser and the internet capability to be lacking. Apart from that, we didn't find any other major issues with the device. Definitely a very good buy, a metal body, gunmetal finish, a 5 megapixel camera, which is very, very good. If you have any questions, you can go to our forums at iGyaan.com. For more videos, unboxings and tutorials, please visit iGyaan.in. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get constant video updates. If you have any comments or if you want to rate this video, you can do that in the comment section below. My name is Bharat Nagpal for iGyaan.in. Thank you for watching.